How to make friends in New York City. That's probably one of the most searched question or term you'll find on Ask NYC subreddit. And you know what they say about New York. When you've just moved to New York City and you don't have a lot of friends, and it could feel extra lonely sometimes in such a big city. So how the fuck do you make friends here? I've put together a list of things that you can try to make your next friend in New York City. And some of them are based on my personal experience, and some of them are recommendations from other people who also live here. And I just want to caveat the video by saying that this is not going to be one of those videos where I'm going to tell you to get out of your comfort zone or go find an interest-based group. Yes, maybe some of the ideas are based on that because I'm trying to break into a creative community, but obviously those are things that you already know. So I don't really have to tell you, and people talk about it all the time, but the things I'm going to talk about are actually events or places that you can go to in New York City to make your next friend. And they're mostly based on creative events because that's the kind of community that I'm trying to break more into. So if you're into that, then I think this is the video for you. Without further ado, let's get started. Like I was saying earlier, a big goal of mine this year is to really get in touch with the creative community here. And in New York, of course, there's no shortage of that. But it does take a little bit of digging. So here are 3 things that I would recommend to you that I've tried myself that I thought was pretty fun. The first event I want to recommend to you is 57 NY. It's essentially a creative community organized by this guy who owns a very nice loft. I think his backstory is that he used to work in finance and he got out of it, made a lot of money, but he just wanted to give back to the community, and they always have really amazing guests and performances. You actually get to meet some really cool creative people there. My friend who went once, and also been there once, he actually met a poet. I thought that was pretty cool. If you're interested, definitely check them out. And the second thing that I want to recommend is called Fika. So Fika is an app where you can set up coffee chats with other creatives, and you get to post a portfolio piece that you're really proud of on there, and you can message someone and you can connect with them. It's pretty awesome. I've only used it once, met up with a guy who was a filmmaker. That was pretty cool. If you're interested in that, you should check this app out too. And the last one I want to talk about is this art cafe called Happy Medium. And you've probably seen it on Instagram if you already live in New York, because I feel like that was a very popular place that everybody was talking about. I went there with my friends before. I think it's a little bit hard to make friends in the cafe, but there's a lot of cute little art activities that you can do. So maybe if you're sitting next to a table, then you can just ask them about their masterpiece. The next idea I want to talk about is going to industry-specific mixers. I gotta say, personally, I'm not a huge fan of tech mixers. I work in tech just because I do find that it really drains my energy to have a lot of small talks with people. I don't know if you feel this way, but beggars can be choosers. If you have no friends, I think it's actually a really good way to get out of your comfort zone. Talked about that earlier. And I think it's kind of a good place to go because most people who go are usually your age, especially if it's at your company. I'll try that out if you don't mind having a lot of small talks at once. Last year, I tried running a half marathon, and I did finish the half marathon. So I will talk about running. This is something I've yet to try. I'm probably gonna try it within the next 2 weeks. If I make it into this video, I'll put it in there, but it's to join a running club. So there's actually plenty of running clubs here in New York City, and for some reason that is probably one of the biggest hobbies that people have here. You'll probably see people running by the East River or the Hudson River. There's a really popular club called Midnight Runner. I've heard it's a great way to make friends. I'll definitely give this one a try if you're a runner yourself. Birthday parties are actually a great way to make friends, and you're probably thinking, well, if I don't have any friends, like how am I supposed to go to a birthday party? Yes, I get it, but let's just say if you have 1 or 2 good friends, or if you have coworkers who's invited you to a birthday party, definitely go, because I do find that that's probably the best place to meet people that are your age, that are kind of similar to you, and it's just overall a really good vibe. And after the birthday party, don't forget to follow up, because I do find that in New York it's really easy to have a lot of I guess like fleeting friends where you just kind of meet them once and you don't talk to them again. But it is really important to follow up, especially if you feel like you vibe with someone really well at the party, then definitely hit them up and hang out again. If you're a singer, or you like singing, or you used to be in choir, then you'll probably really enjoy the Gaian music community in New York. So I also found that out through Instagram, but it was one of the coolest experiences I've ever had here. I did this event called a one-day choir where a bunch of people came together, sang different parts of the choir, so bass, soprano, whatever, tenor, and we sang Landslide.
And I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hill.
And it was really cute. And there's a part where you get to connect with other people who are there, and a lot of people actually go by themselves. If you're into singing, then that's the event you should check out. Are you into reading? If you're into it, then you'll probably enjoy this idea that I'm about to share with you. It's a community called Reading Rhythms. So they market it as that it's not a book club, but it is in fact a reading party. That's actually something that I do want to try that I haven't tried. It does seem really cool because you get to go there, read books with a bunch of people, and then I think they separate it into themes, and you get to talk to other people about your book based on the theme that's presented in the room. And then there's like probably 4 or 5 different themes. Correct me if I'm wrong because I haven't been there, but it does seem really interesting and I do want to try it myself. So if you're a big reader, you should definitely give that one a shot. All right, and here's pretty much the whole list of ideas that I have prepared. And obviously, New York is a big city, and there are just so many different subcultures and communities here that you can be a part of. If you have any other ideas, feel free to leave them in the comment. And the last thing I do want to say about making friends is, good quality friendships take time. Rome isn't built in a day, neither are good friends. As an extrovert myself, I actually get consumed by loneliness sometimes, especially on a Saturday night when you see your friends or other people hang out with their homies and you're just at home watching movies by yourself. But that's okay, you have to learn how to be comfortable enjoying your own company. But at the same time, don't be afraid to take that first step and just go to these events and put yourself out there. So try one of the things that I listed out in this video and tell me how it is. If you have any other ideas, leave it in the comment below. And if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and share it with your friends. And don't be scared to slide into my DM if you want to be friends. Okay, bye. See you in the next video. Bye.